Wow. I've been looking at the line drawing I made for my photograph and pictures on the internet and drawings on the internet of a palm tree. And one, there are virtually no realistic drawings of a sable palm on the internet. There's a couple of technical ones, but they're like, nobody knows what to do with the trunk. I'm not saying there aren't any, there are some, but it's like most of them just so stylized the trunk that there's nothing there that says palm. And I'm looking at my photograph and I made a couple of quick sketches, and it's amazingly difficult to make a realistic drawing of that. It's like, I'm thinking it's more complicated than making a drawing of a face. They're so individual and so complex. Something that appears so simple is actually so complex. And then you add in the leaf structure. And I'm thinking this is why the great artists drew from nature and what forces the creation of the metaphor, because this stuff is so complex. You cannot do a realistic drawing of it. I mean, think of drawing a field of grass blade by blade. You simply can't do it. The human mind can't handle that much detail. You draw that one blade of grass, draw the next one to it, draw the next one, and it's like you can't even tell where you are anymore. It's just so detailed. It's mind-boggling. So I'm sitting here thinking, I can't do a realistic drawing of that. I'm going to have to invent a metaphor, which I did once before for another drawing I did, but I don't know if that's going to translate to carving. But my mind is boggled by the problem in a good way, in a fascinating way, in an amazed way, and like, oh my God, look at that thing. What an amazing thing that apparently very simple tree is. I mean, after all, a palm tree is just a shaft and then these leaves that all do this thing. But you look at it trying to reproduce that in a line drawing, which you need for carving, and it's just like almost impossible. I'm not saying it's impossible, because if somebody was totally obsessive compulsive and had a few years, they could probably do it. But my God, what a I'm thinking we're going to consider the cabinet done now, and now I'm going to do the doors as a separate thing, because now I'm like obsessed with I've got to do it, and it's just going to be a whole nother project, because God knows how long it's going to take. Maybe I'll finish it today. Maybe it'll never happen. I don't know, but I'm amazed and challenged by the prospect. So that's just a note of my state of mind at the moment after spending a couple hours looking at this thing. Happy day to you.